Happy New Year, everyone. I am so excited. It is Monday. It is January 2021. We are in the new year. I am so excited because I know for a lot of us, it's taken a lot to get here this year. It has been a rocky road. There's been a lot of really great things. There's been a lot of challenges. But this year, 2021, this is the year for you. In 2020, you may have finally gotten your answer. You found out you're autistic. This week, I posted on Instagram on my page there, as a late identified autistic, every minute matters. Every minute matters. Why? Because we lost decades not knowing the why, not knowing we were autistic the whole time. We had struggles. We worked so hard. We exerted so much energy and so much effort trying to make everything work like we thought it was, like we thought it should, based on what we saw in the world and what we saw other people doing. We were trying to keep up with what we thought we were supposed to do. You may be like me and you just really desperately wanted somebody to love you for who you were, to love you for you. Yet you've gone through lots of relationships. They've fallen apart, they've broken down, or they may have blown up. Me personally, I've been divorced twice. Not a great feeling, because the things that happen is that when they do fall apart and they do break up, you're still left standing there wondering what happened. How did I get to this point? And that can be really tough. Why are we talking about this today? Because I want to talk about a BHAP, B-H-A-P. Now, there's a term out there called a BHAG, B-H-A-G, the big, hairy, audacious goal. And I'm going to tell you, goal setting doesn't work. It doesn't work. But a BHAP does. What is a BHAP, you might be asking? It is a big, humongous, audacious purpose. A purpose. Neuroscience research has shown setting goals does not work. It is not the driver. It is not the ultimate motivation for why someone grows or changes or achieves a particular outcome. It's not. It's not the goal. It's the purpose that does it. Hey guys, it's the purpose. I have a purpose. My purpose this past year for 2020 was mind your autistic brain. Going into 2021, my clarity is even more, and I'm asking you to join me on this, because in our autistic community, there's a hashtag, not about me, without me. Well, here's your chance. Here's your with you. Here's your with you together. Because this year, everything that I'm doing is focusing on better together. Everything we do is better together. And why is that? Because my BHAP, my big, humongous, audacious purpose is in the next 5 years, I want Mind Your Autistic Brain to impact and help change the life of 200,000 late identified autistics. I can't do it alone. I can't do it without you. I cannot do it by myself. That requires together. It requires collaboration. And to get us going, to get us started, and to get you started on your autism journey with an amazing, huge quantum leap this year, I started my autism journey 7 years ago. And I have to say, the first 5 years, I did it alone because I didn't know. I didn't know. And the last 2 years that I've been doing it with other autistics who are ahead of me on the journey, doing it with another autistic person who is where I want to be and where I want to go, oh my gosh, the growth has been huge with a purpose. And I want you to start your year and your autism journey with a purpose, with a guide. I don't want you to do it alone. I don't want you out there doing all the research by yourself, trying to figure it all out on your own. And because I did that for 5 years. And sure, I had some growth, But I didn't have the growth that I had in the last 2 years when I reached out and I started to do it with someone else, when I started to do this autism journey with another person. I want you to find your purpose. I want you to set your rules and guidelines for your life, including self-care, because that's just as important. I want you to do it with knowing who you are in a new way as an autistic person, because you've been operating with a playbook for a neurotypical life with a neurotypical brain, and you don't have that. You don't have a neurotypical brain. Thank God we don't have a neurotypical brain. But with that, we have a neurodiverse brain. With that, we think differently. We see the world differently. And we have a different playbook. And if you aren't the leader in your own life, if you aren't leading and choosing where you want your life to go, who will? And if you aren't leading your own life, who is? I want to do it together. I want, not just because I know it's so much easier. I know it's the growth you experience is so much greater when you're doing it with someone else. And you're doing it with someone else who's ahead of you, who's been where you are, who understands the challenges, the frustrations, and all the things that come in. But I want you to be a part of the greater purpose of Mind Your Autistic Brain. I can't reach 200,000 autistics in the next 5 years if you're not a part of it. Because it's not about me without me. And this is the opportunity. This is the opportunity for us to do this together. And not only that, at the end of this year, you're going to turn around and go, oh my gosh, I never even imagined that this year was possible. I promise you, that is what you're going to say. Do it with me. Do it together. Let's collaborate. Because with us doing it together, we can reach out and we can expand the circle and we can reach our hand out to the next person who finally gets their answer and knows they're autistic too. And you turn around because you've spent this incredible year, this quantum leap year of growth, and you can turn around and say, hey, I'm here to help. And I'm going to help you on your journey too. Because 200,000 autistics are out there waiting right now. There's millions, but we have a goal, right? We have a purpose. We have something better than a goal. We have a purpose. And my purpose is to help you together. Join me this Wednesday, January the 6th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 7 p.m. Eastern Time for a mastermind. The mastermind will include setting your purpose, finding your purpose, getting everything lined up and ready for you to have the most incredible quantum leap year you've ever had. Because you have something you've never had before, the knowledge that you're autistic. And you're not going to be following. You're going to be the leader in your own life. And I'm going to help you. And we're going to come together at 2 o'clock and at 7 o'clock or 7 o'clock, depending on your schedule. It's $27. What's included is a live one-on-one session. The 2 p.m. group is almost full, and I'm going to have to close it as soon as it tops out because I'm keeping these small and intimate for a reason. Because we're going to have a conversation. We're going to do this together. I'm going to help you. I'm going to answer your questions. It's a 7-step process. We're going to go through it together. It takes about an hour. There's a question and answer session in this. But because you're like me, because we're neurodiverse, we think differently. I know that I sometimes think about questions after the fact. And then I'm like, man, I wish I'd have asked that. Well, included in your $27, not only do you get the part 1 and 2 workbook downloads, you get the live small group one-on-one session with me where we're going to do it together. You also get 30 days to ask any question. 30 days. to say, hey, Carol Jean, I was thinking about this, or I have a question about this. I'm not sure, or I'm trying to get some clarity. That's part of it. So in the link, in the description box, choose whether you want to attend the mastermind at 2 p.m. on Wednesday or 7 p.m. And that's Eastern Standard Time. The replay will also be available. It is replay available as many times as you need to watch it. So if something happens and you can't make it to one of those time slots, the replay is available, and it's an unlimited replay. You can watch it, pause it, rewind it, whatever you need. I set this up to work the way we work, not the way neurotypical people work, the way we work. I want you to join me, and I want you to have the best 2021 you've ever had, because it's possible. I know it's possible because I have just experienced one of the most incredible quantum leap years I've ever had. And I'm going to share what I did and how I did it with you, so you can have the same. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Have a fantastic day. Make sure you click the link, choose your time slot, 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. on Wednesday, January the 6th. Make sure you get in on that. The price does go up at midnight tonight. This is a $20 savings today. It's $27 right now. It will be $47 after midnight tonight. This includes everything that you're going to need, and it's something you can download as many times as you need. You can rewatch as often as you need, and you can ask me questions for the next 30 days about it. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.